hope you are well. Now, as you know, our story in Nursery is Tom Thumb. Now, what is special about Tom Thumb? Can you tell me what's special about Tom Thumb? Well done if you said that he was really small. Now, this is Tom Thumb here. And as you can see, this is a mushroom. And if any of you eat mushrooms or have mushrooms at home, you'll know that mushrooms are like this big. So this is how small Tom Thumb is. Remember, he's as big as your thumb. Show me your thumb. Wow, that's how big Tom Thumb is. Now, we're going to get ready to change our story map, okay? And I need you to do this at home. So, I want you to have a think. If you were as big as your thumb, what could you do? Now, I've come up with some ideas that I could do if I was as big as my thumb. Now, let's have a look what I've come up with. Now, I thought if I was so small, maybe my adult could hold me in their hand. That could happen, couldn't it? If you were so small as Tom Thumb, your adult could hold their hand out and you could stand on their hand. So that's one thing you could do. And I thought another thing that I could do is that I would sneak underneath my sofa and then I'd poke my head out and I'd have a look to see what everyone is doing. And they won't be able to see me because I'll be so small. I can get just under my sofa because my sofa at home has a little gap like this. So if I was as big as my thumb, I'd be able to sneak underneath my sofa and have a sneaky peek to see what everybody else is doing. And then I also thought that actually some of my doors at home have a little gap underneath them. So I thought that I could crawl through the door. So underneath the door where the little gap is, I could squeeze through any door that is locked so I can see what's behind the door. That would be cool, wouldn't it? I wouldn't need to open the door. I could just sneak underneath the door. And then I thought the last thing I could do is to have a ride on a mouse. Because mice are only small, but if I was as tall as my thumb, I could easily have a ride on a mouse. I think that would be quite cool. I like mice. I think they're very sweet. Okay, so I have come up with some different ideas of what I would like to do or what I could do if I was as tall as my thumb. Okay, so now I need you to think, what could you do if you were as small as your thumb? Now, I would like you to draw a picture. Now, it's up to you if you draw lots of little pictures of what you could do, or maybe you could draw yourself really, really small and then everything around it really big, because remember, you're only this big. So this is the book. Look, I would just be this tall next to the book. Okay, so either draw lots of pictures of what you could do if you were only as small as your thumb, or draw one big picture of you really small and then everything else really big, okay? And then you need to keep those pictures because you need those for the next activity for our Talk for Writing for Tom Thumb, okay? I can't wait to see all your fantastic ideas of what you would do if you were as small as your thumb. Okay, take care, and I can't wait to see your ideas on Tapestry. Bye.